Welcome to Koala Gardens. I want to acknowledge the Widjabul people of the Bundjalung Nation on whose land I live, work and play. Do you need more koalas in your life? Well, in today's video we get a little early morning time with Astra, one of the newest visitors to Koala Gardens. I came along and there he is with the sun just rising behind him, as beautiful as can be. If you haven't watched my video before, I'm Katrina and I have dedicated my property and a lot of my time and energy to the koalas who really own this land. This is now a wildlife sanctuary and I love sharing their lives with you through videos and photos. There's lots of ways that you can get in and support me, but all of my YouTube video is always out there for free. You can join me by becoming a patron on Patreon, and in the Loop Adopter, buying calendars, all kinds of ways that you can get behind and help me help koalas even more. Every single day I get on my quad bike and I go out and cover the whole property looking for the koalas that are out there and collecting a lot of information about them and observing them, photographing them and videoing them. But there is just nothing like seeing a koala just snoozing in a tree with the sun rising like young Astra there. Astra is a juvenile koala. He is probably around about 14 or 15 months old, and he separated from his mum and has been moving in and out through Koala Gardens since then. I don't see him here every day. In fact, often I don't see him for a couple of weeks and then he might be back for a couple of days. So he is still what we call dispersing. He's still moving through the landscape here and looking for somewhere to make his home. Maybe he'll settle at Koala Gardens, but I think it's more likely he'll end up moving on a little bit. Let's just pull back and zoom out a little bit and have a look at the surrounding areas. Astra is in a fairly large pink bloodwood tree. These are swamp mahoganies and they're in area 15 on the property. They are quite popular with the koalas, those ones. And that was looking up towards where my house is. There's that sun. It's not very high in the sky at all. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Now I'm looking back towards area 9, which is the southwest part of the property. And heading back as I get closer to looking east, I'm looking down towards areas 10 and 11. And now back across to the bloodwood, and let's zoom back in and find our boy Astra. And there he is. So you can see that I'm not actually very close to where he is. I am probably about 20 meters away from that tree, but I'm in a spot where it's really easy for me to see him. Another thing that some people like to do if they can't commit to supporting me through monthly Patreons or something is throw even just a couple of dollars into the projects that I work on for the koalas here by using the Super Thanks button below. But do you know what? Liking, subscribing and sharing is just as important as anything else that you could do to support me. After a little bit, Astra started just curling back up again. I would imagine not all that long before I came along, Astra may have been up having a feed in some of the nearby koala food trees. The pink bloodwood he's in is not one that koalas tend to eat very often. But the pink bloodwoods are really popular sleeping trees for koalas, so they are an important part of their landscape. And guess what? You've made it to the end of yet another Koala Gardens video. Would you write in the comments below, "Good morning, Astra"? Make sure you've smashed that like button, and don't forget, make sure you're subscribed because there's great videos still to come. Another great thing that you can do to support me is think whenever you want a new dress or a t-shirt or a hoodie, some baby clothes, so many types of gifts, by popping over to my Redbubble shop and having a look at the beautiful koala designs that I've got there that you could use to show someone how much you love them and love koalas all at the same time.